Hello, Wow. Wow, wow. Are you a lover of Bbnaija? Thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Thank you, thank you. I'm blushing. Oh, I just wanted to talk about the live eviction yesterday. Oh, you don't, that means you don't watch at all. A lot of persons don't watch it, sha, but it's kind of fun. Apart from the fact that they do things that people don't really fancy, they overdo things. It's kind of fun, sha. Just like you seeing somebody maybe acting up, sometimes you just want to look at what's going to happen, what's going to happen next. And trust me, these guys, they are full of, as in, I don't know, they came with content, sha. Then they do, then they overdo. It is fine. It's fine. Yeah. I would have shared this thing not just now. So, coming guys, let's talk about the eviction. Last Sunday night eviction, which is last night's eviction. There are a lot to talk about. So, coming guys. We just have like 60 minutes here. So let's talk. Bbnaija lovers. If you're a Bbnaija lover, coming, coming. Let's talk. 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 Bbnaija lovers. Where are all the Bbnaija lovers? Let's talk on how Giddyfire was evicted from the house. And a lot more to talk about, but let's just talk about that first because Giddyfire being evicted last night was a clear evidence that fans were not happy at him for putting up Amaka, even though he's not the only one. Even though he's not the only one, fans are not happy at him for putting up Amaka for eviction. Yeah, let's face reality, guys. Even though Amaka's attitude sometimes is somehow, let me see if I can keep this for myself. Okay, it's better out this way. Who sent me? Okay. So even though Amaka's attitude was pissing him off, the fact that Amaka said she likes him, and things didn't really go well the way it was expected. You are he's in level one, Amaka is in level two, and you have not even seen the person, and the person is already saying he likes you, and you Giddyfire. I'm just talking from the Giddyfire's aspect now. Giddyfire will be like, oh, that babe says she likes me. Let me just go with the flow. It's not as if he likes her. He just wanted somebody that he can attach to, and it will be like, let me just go with the flow, let me just go with the flow, whatever that comes. She likes me, she's ready, maybe she will be ready to give out anything that I ask for. The way these guys came in is like a plan something. They in their lockdown, and during their lockdown down, they talked a lot, and I believe most of them will be like, oh, I will just be giving it to them, the content I'll be giving it to them, whichever way they want it. Shipping now the thing, I will ship, and that content. But do you really think shipping is really helping? Because the things that these guys are doing are actually pissing a lot of persons off, even though some persons want to watch because it is a reality show, and you get to see some persons, they are real, the real them, who they really are. Yeah, because even if they should come into the house and they start pretending that because there is a lot of cameras everywhere, and they just want to be conscious, of what they do. At the same time, it get to a stage they forget that there's camera everywhere. They just want to um satisfy themselves of some kind of, you know so I think that was where Giddyfire was coming from, for him to accept the fact that Amaka likes him and he wants to go for her. We already know that he was already into, I don't know what to call it, with Diana. And the fact that Diana didn't really agree to him initially was 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 okay, part of the reason why it was like, okay. But let's also know that Diana has already started dancing to his tune before they merged them. And before Amaka came into the picture fully, Rachel had already um started falling for Giddyfire, handsome boy thing. Then Amaka came in, and because Rachel and Diana already had fights because of him, he had to abandon these two and was now running after Amaka. So the fact that the people put him up is still the same thing. Why Amaka, as in the fact that the people put him up is because he put Amaka up. And why did Amaka reject Giddyfire after coming close to Giddyfire? This is because Amaka noticed that Giddyfire is just everywhere, as in the play was just much. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. The laugh, to me, guys, I felt irritated with this laugh. Let's be sincere. That laugh was my number one off when it comes to Giddyfire, because I would be like, what kind of laugh is this? Even my sister would be like, with the whole mouth, as in his mouth everywhere open, and he will laugh to this edge of the wall, laugh to the other end of the wall. He was just everywhere. And even the fact that Amaka saw him, and okay, the body build and everything was like, okay, her spec, this is what I want from a guy. That is not all. So he would have also known that she just saw my physique, she has not saw my true person, and he really showed who he really is, and the thing pissed her off. She was like, this is not the kind of person I want. This kind of person that is not on serious, always laughing around, so that pissed Amaka off. Okay, the fact that Amaka said, this your kind of person is somehow. But at the same time, even if we will be together, there are some things that we need to work out when we leave this house. Let it be that when we leave this house, we have to, if we to work out, we have to know. But first off, let's get to know each other better. Let's get to, that pissed him off. I said he just wanted, okay, because she said she likes me, let's go with the flow. The content I have in mind is for us to come here and start throwing kisses everywhere, kisses up and down, kisses up and down. And Amaka was not ready for that, guys. Amaka, hello, Helen. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are talking about the eviction, live eviction, Sunday live eviction, and the fact that Giddyfire was evicted from the house. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, I appreciate. That Amaka and Giddyfire, I'm just talking. Amaka and Giddyfire, Amaka liked Giddyfire, and she said it, and it was clear to everybody the fact that they wanted to start something and it didn't work out, you know. So, Amaka, pretty May, thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know, are you a lover of Big Brother Naija? Are you a lover of Big Brother Naija? Because I'm talking about the live show, as in the live show of yesterday night, which is Sunday. Thank you for the thumbs up, pretty May. And Giddyfire was evicted, and the reason why Giddyfire was evicted was because Giddyfire nominated Amaka, and Amaka was evicted from the house. It's not as if it was only Giddyfire that nominated Amaka. Thank you, pretty May. Thank you, MM. Thank you for the thumbs up. I so much appreciate it. So I'm just here talking. I just have to do this. So the fact that this better than one kind of channel like that, algorithm never carry and go. So make I dey do am myself to see am. So this thing is very important. Pretty May, that. Now we so Giddyfire, the fact that Amaka said he likes Giddyfire wanted to start doing rubbish with Amaka, and Amaka said this will not work here because your personality is kind of pissing me off. So because of Amaka, Giddyfire left Diana. Because of Amaka, Giddyfire left Rachel, and this same Amaka has refused to agree to start doing rubbish under the debate with Giddyfire. So Amaka said this relationship things, I am crazy. She said, I am crazy, but your own is as in I've not seen your type. Your own is more than my own. So let's leave this thing for now. Even if it will work out, let it be outside the house. That one verse Giddyfire, it was now speculating. Diana, you never know. The things that happen now made him to realize that Diana was the best. And let's get one thing straight. Diana never agreed to Giddyfire before. It was as if, okay, AC, too much of AC, feeling the emotions, according to them, they'll say emotions are high. So all of them, they look for who they want touch body to, who they want take warm themselves up. So Diana agreed, and they were just there, even though it was obvious that there's nothing there. They just want to use themselves to cool off. So because Amaka will no work for Giddyfire, hi, SCN vlog. Thank you for coming. Thank you. So it's not as if they had a quarrel. So everybody was just conspiring against Amaka. The fact that even the day before they nominated Amaka to leave the house, Amaka was in her monthly flow, and then somebody, I don't think Amaka, because nobody in their life will want to expose their whatever they use for their monthly flow for others to come and be seeing it, even if they are only females in the house. even if there are only females in the house, no lady, no girl, no one will want to expose what they have used. Even if you are the only one in the house safe, let's face reality, nobody wants to expose what they have used for their periods for others to come and, even for you yourself to come and be seeing it. So in that aspect, I believed they set Amaka up. Yes, they set Amaka up. I think somebody went there, brought out her pad, and kept it where people will see it. And they were now like, it's not as if she was the only one seeing her period that particular time. Even Daniela was also seeing her period. But they were like, oh, who is doing this? Exposing your this, exposing your that. When there are guys in the house and all that, you know. So thank you. So they all of them were now against Amaka. They were not against Amaka. So you know that level two has already left the, almost all the level two has already left the house. So the only person from level two that nominated Amaka for possible eviction was Brian, which that one I just see and like, as in I was pissed off, because you know this, you are in the midst of these people and they are still seeing you as level two, and they are like, okay, these people that just came, let's just see how it goes, how it goes. And five of the level one nominated Amaka for possible eviction. Brian was the only one from level two that nominated Amaka after picking her off, after triggering her for quarrel. Now everybody now sees Amaka as a quarrelsome person and all that, and that was how Amaka was evicted. Now, anybody with in their right senses will know that Giddyfire is in trouble, because even if anybody should enter into that diary room to say they want to nominate somebody for possible eviction, Giddyfire is not supposed to call Diana, is not supposed to call Rachel, is not supposed to call Amaka. Fine, is a free world. Everybody can do whatever they feel they can do. But at the same time, you don't know what people are seeing. From what I saw last night, the eviction of Giddyfire, that was when I knew that, okay, the way I'm seeing this thing, that's how people are seeing it. In this house, they know they match person. Like, if you make somebody go unjustly, you must go. You will just incur the hatred of the people outside, and they will always send that person out. This has been happening in the Big Brother Naija house show. Even if that person is loved, they can just overnight say, this person don't fuck up. Guy, you don't fuck up. And at the same time, they will just, when the person is up for possible eviction, nobody will want to vote in him. So look at it from the thumbnail, you will see that Giddyfire was the least. Like, seriously, everybody was surprised, because people will be like, oh, people will like this guy, because he always contributes a lot. When in terms of task, he contributes a lot, but that does not mean that they always win, because if you look at it very well, level two, the former level two, okay, let me put this, the former level two were always winning the wager. They were the one that was always winning the wager, because yes, brainy people did there, but because the advantage that the level one got of always winning the head of house game, they were just throwing the level two, those that they saw as their competitor, they were just throwing them out of the house. So the level two, the brainy one, don't go. It could be like say Giddyfire get sense. Na lie. In sense, he dey laugh and throw away. Everything that has to do with sense, he was laughing them off. And that laugh also was irritating people. Me, I no like the laugh, it's too much. Fine, you even know when Ebuka was saying yesterday that, okay, look at him now, the laugh, you see now, he's still laughing, that you will now know that this laugh is real. That goes to tell us that people were talking about the way he was laughing in the house. He was laughing too much. At the same time, come match line by calling Amaka's name. People vex. This will teach a lot of persons that is coming into this house a lesson, to know that somebody that you call your friend, you don't just go out and start calling their name for possible eviction. You can, even if you have them in mind, just throw away, because you wanted to enter into something with this person, as in relationship or whatever, or ship as they call it. Now so you can't get hatred for her. The stupid excuse he gave was nothing to me. It don't make sense. I'm happy. I will not lie to you. I'm happy he left, because they say karma. Karma. Now so Now karma na just work against him. Now karma worked against him because he did wrong. Yeah, he did wrong by calling Amaka's name. He shouldn't have done that. Now there for match line. Now there for just spoil everything. I believe he will be regretting right now. Yeah, he will be regretting. Diana left the house. Yeah, that one is obviously clear because these guys that normally comes from outside the country, even if they are Nigerian and they come from outside the country, they are not well known to the people like that. Their own is to come and go, and you know this kind of people, they come and they hide even if they want to open a brand, because most of them are in the house to first of all show themselves before they open a brand. They will say, okay, I'm going to sell myself there and let people know that I'm about establishing this and I'm about establishing that. So I just hope that works for her. Yeah, I hope that works for her. And the fact that after Giddyfire, after the drama with Giddyfire, she stopped talking to Giddyfire. It made her very dull in the house. You don't really see how lively the way it was before. I think Giddyfire was bringing out something from her, and she decided not to talk to him again. You know, there's a way you feel when you restrict yourself from talking to somebody in a particular space. You never be that free. So that restricted her a lot, but that at the same time, I don't think she really had that fans. Thank you, for being there. Thank you, Pretty May, for coming. Thank you. I so much appreciate you all. And okay, let's talk about Deji. Deji as a fake housemate. Big Brother told Deji last week Sunday that they'll be calling on the fake housemate to come out for possible eviction. Deji shouldn't come out. The same thing applies to Cheesy, Rachel, but Big Brother didn't tell Modela. That was why when Big Brother called out the fake housemate to come out, when Ebuka called out the fake housemate to come out, Modela stepped out because this other three has been coded that don't ever come out. So yesterday, even in the diary section, Big Brother also told Cheesy not to step out when Ebuka will call for the fake housemaid. No matter what Ebuka says, don't come out. And I believe that was what Big Brother told them. Rachel also. I didn't get to see Rachel's diary section. Then he didn't tell Deji the same thing. And Deji, thinking that, okay, the one that Big Brother told him last week still applies, was just like he was comfortably standing there. And Ebuka said, he is there with you. Will you please step out? He was still there before Ebuka had to call out his name. Ebuka had to call him to come out. And that was how Deji was evicted from the house. And since then, Chichi has not been herself. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. Chichi has not been herself. I think it will be okay if Deji should leave so that we see the real Chichi, because it's like she was now like, you know, when girl they do shakara for guy, they come they form better person. So she was not forming better person. That is not Chichi. That is not Chichi that we know. Chichi is ready to fight at all time. Chichi is ready to badmouth somebody. Chichi is ready to body shame anybody at any time. And after the punishment, because she destroyed something in the process of quarreling, after the punishment of writing in a full note about 1.5 years, if she filled one note, then Big Brother gave her another note because she didn't finish the first one on time. So Big Brother now gave her another note to finish up. She was now crying. So after that punishment, she was kind of calm. I think that was when Deji started liking her person. But that will not be the real Chichi that we know. Chichi that we know is ready to say all sorts of evil things against anybody, especially the former level 2 housemate. Then she keeps saying all sorts of things against them. Okay, let's talk about Chichi calling Bbnaija a market woman. Chichi calling Bbnaija a market woman, and Chichi calls herself I think stripper or something. Then if you now see the video of the top richest housemates of this season 7, you will see that Bbnaija is one of the housemates that was listed among the top richest, and Chichi's name was not there. So who is the market woman here? let's not go there. I just want to point out something. I just want to let you know the kind of person Chichi is. She's ready to say all sorts of evil thing against anybody at all time. So the Chichi that we are seeing, even the fact that Deji left and she has been lying there. Now, one question now I forget for her if to say she go hear her. When you apply for Biggie housemate and you want this 100 million, was Deji there? No. You see Deji, she dey form love. They know they see love for Big Brother Naija house. They know they see love for there. There's nothing like love there. They can only cruise. They can only catch cruise. They can only vibe. But no love there. There's no love. They just they try they kill cold. Yeah, cold where they catch them and they try to kill. No love for there at all, at all. Then um let's talk about Khalid. Khalid, Daniela, and Dotun. They say Calabar. Okay, I bet you're supposed to even help me talk this thing because the way this girl is doing in this house, me, I don't understand that. I know that. Is it this easy to just jump from one guy to another one? It's not even the jumping that is the issues now. The issues here is that I wish she is just there with that one, just to, okay, let me be with this person. Let me have somebody that I can be talking with. That would have been okay. You do with that first one. At least that one's supposed to even give her small fear. You can't still go do with the other one. Eh? She just can't dey fall her people hands. Because there are some things they will say about somebody. If you get as you tell you, you just try make you hide yourself. This girl go for her people hands for there. I will not lie to you. They say a lot of things from where she comes from. I don't want to mention it. I wanted to mention it, but let me just leave that one. They always say a lot of things about where she comes from. But does she really have to come and prove the people right that, okay, people from there, this is what they do? She just fall my hand. I no go lie you. I no go lie you. She fall my hand. I think she's from the north. I don't know. It's like she's from the north. I didn't really get to see that one, that part of her. So I still think, so she's from the north, I guess. So yeah, that one is now still another talk, because the fact that maybe because of the fact that Giddyfire match line na make am she still dey there. I know how people used to vote when it comes to Big Brother Naija house. If you just match line, you don leave, na be that. Once you match line, they no dey do am two times. People will just abandon the person. They'll say you don match line. You know they pass there. You know they pass there. So let's talk about Shegs and Bella. Okay, this morning I still met these two quarreling. Bella was seriously crying. These two, Sheikh said he has found the love of his life in the Big Brother Naija house. Bella said she has found the love of his life. Sheikh said he has found the love of his life. But these two are always on each other's throat. It's not as if they shouldn't quarrel. I know say because they quarrel to get to know more about each other. The more they quarrel, the more they try to trash out some things that maybe you don't really know about this person. And when they quarrel, it will be okay. I can manage this person. I know this about this person. I know that if I say this person will get angry. I don't have to be saying such again. Okay. So now, every now and then, these two are having issues. I like the fact they are matured enough that they don't even bring it out. Immediately what anything comes up, they will just like trash it out. But this is because they are on national TV. Let's face reality. If they are not on national TV, they would have ended it up since, because Shegs always tell her, I want to break up with you. I'll break up with you. And again, Shegs said, if they leave the house, he will go back to his ex. Who will take this kind of words? Somebody you have said, oh, I'm the love of my life. The other one said, love of my life. And at the same time, he's there telling her that if he should leave the house, he will go back to his ex. Where did they sit that one, abeg? Where did they sit that one? That he will go back to his ex, and you are there. To the extent, after saying all those, he had to beg her. He begged her. He's always begging her. She was even kneeling down to beg her to forgive him. And she was like, I cannot be embarrassed like this. You have been saying it, that you even spoke to her few days before the Bbnaija, before the start of the show. And as you are saying it, it means that you will actually go back to her. That I am fed up, my mumu don't end. That's what she said. That her mumu don't end. Her mumu don't end. That she cannot continue like this. She can't be embarrassed. Just that it's like she's already used to him, and I think she has already fallen for him. So the thing is kind of difficult, and he is always begging. But guys, I assure you, these two are not going to last after this house. Even if these two will get married, I don't think so it will work. They're always having issues. I don't get me wrong. I said it's good for them to have issues and settle it, but from what I'm seeing, Bella is just there because he's always begging. Bella is just there. Okay, let's just vibe. Let's just be catching the cruise. But after this house, no way. I think after the house, they will break up. They'll break up. They can just be friends, but I don't think it will be more than that. Adekunle. Guys, Adekunle is used to speculating things about some persons. He conspires, he speculates. Adekunle just called Alison. You know, Adekunle and Alison were together before, of which they said Alison served him breakfast on national TV. You know, Adekunle and Alison were together before, and Adekunle, I don't really know what happened because that period we were having like issues. It got to a stage, they broke up, and Alison was now with Hermes. Okay, we'll come to that one. Alison was now with Hermes, and Hermes, okay, I don't know. Hermes has two girlfriends. Let's put that one aside. We'll talk about that one. Alison was now with Hermes, but Alison has been a very good friends with Doyin. Doyin has been there, both of them has been very close. I remember the day Doyin was telling Alison that I don't really see us having issues. I would not be happy if we should have issues in this house because I really liked you and all that. We are bonded, and I just want it to continue this way even after the house. Or if you should hear anybody say anything that I said, you should come to me, you should do this. And really, true to it, Adekunle called Alison and told Alison that Doyin is a bad person, that she should stay away from Alison. Who does that, guys? Who does that? Guys, who does that? You saw that, okay, they are friends, they are really good friends. Is it really right? Is it really right for him to tell Alison to stay away from Doyin? So Doyin now went, Alison now went to Doyin and told her that look at what Adekunle said about you. Adekunle said I should stay away from you, that you are a bad person and all that. That you are a bad person. And then Doyin was pissed. Doyin was angry. Guys, I don't really see the reason for Adekunle to call Alison and tell Alison to stay away from Doyin, if not to scatter those two. And the question here is, what will he gain to scatter Alison and Doyin? What will he actually gain? I think he thought maybe Doyin was the one that told Alison to leave him alone. You know, they can gossip very well, and in that house, words has ear. When somebody says something, the next thing you see another person Another person will be like, this is what happened though, whether as e take talk am or no be say e take talk am, another person will be there saying this is this is that. So yes guys, that was how Adekunle almost destroyed the friendship between Doyin and Allison. That was how he almost destroyed the friendship between Doyin and Allison. And then again, Adekunle told Rachel that Giddyfire hates that Diana hates Giddyfire. Guys, this is national TV for crying out loud. I know they want to live their life, they want to be real, they want to be true, but at the same time, is it really right? I don't know. People are different, Shabi. I don't really see it as the right thing for one to go and tell the other person that this person hates this person. So I even think that is the more reason why um that is the more reason why Rachel now has the opportunity within these few days before Giddyfire was evicted. That's the more reason why Rachel had to go back to Giddyfire. And it now proved to us that really they were almost having something, because the day I saw Diana quarreling with Rachel, calling her all sorts of names, I was like, why is there anything really in between them? Or more things they happen where we know they see. And sometimes when some things happen, the thing will now unfold. It be like when they'll say when breeze blow, fowl hair go open. That is what happens between Rachel and Giddyfire. And thank you, Pretty May, for coming back. And Rachel, the fact that Rachel was their Saturday night party. Every Saturday, these guys will be like they are drunk. Let me just tell you the truth. Though he was drunk and she started vomiting, as in she was throwing up. She was really throwing up. Thank you very much, Pretty May. Thank you for the compliment. Yes. Okay. So though he was drunk, she was throwing up. Daniela was also drunk. She just took a little, but she was drunk. Then who again was drunk? Chomsy was drunk. And Fina, imagine these people. Almost all the housemates. How many have I called now? Doyin was drunk. She was throwing up. Daniela was drunk. Chomsy was drunk. That's the third female now. Fina was drunk. That's the fourth female that was drunk in the house. Who again? Then Rachel now started forming drunk. Rachel was now forming drunk. My people, that thing now fake. There cannot. People even saw it said that she was just faking it, that she is drunk. How can you just am I embarrassing you? Don't touch me, oh. Promise me you not touch me. This that's so they drunk. Now people drunk, no food everywhere. People, and she was even able to come out and cook. Somebody that is drunk, she was able to come out and cook. Oh, Pretty Bay, no wahala. So she was able to come out and cook. Somebody that is drunk that was telling her like, really, am I embarrassing you? This nonsense. That one, they say nonsense are big. So she was able to come out and eat, and that all of that, yeah. And at the same time, Rachel is supposed to be a rider. Rachel is supposed to be trying to destroy ships, but she is not doing that. She's not doing the assignment that they asked her to come and do in the house. The only person that is doing that assignment is Chizzy. And that is the more reason why they evicted Modella the first time. Modella was not doing what they asked her to come and do in the house. Modella was just there. And this same thing applies to Deji. Deji was just there. Deji was not doing what they asked him to come and do in the house. That was why Deji was also evicted. Cheesy is the only one that has really, that as in he has really stayed in the house and he has done what he came there to do, even though he calculates very well before he does what he wants to do. Rachel, I don't know. I thought it was what they asked her to do that she was doing in the house initially when she created issues between Giddyfire and Daniela, but that was not it. It's obvious now that she liked Giddyfire, and for her to be forming drunk on Saturday in order to like Giddyfire to cuddle her and all that, all of them are fake. Even the housemates that are forming, that they really genuinely put there as housemates, they are fake. They are fake because they are all into sheep. If to say na so sheep dey work for real life, if say na so sheep dey work for real life, everybody for dey inside sheep. Everybody, nobody go say no dey into relationship. Everybody for dey inside relationship. But the one they are doing in this house is so boring. It's so boring. That is why Ebuka had to tell them that their Thursday pool party was boring, because he said this is the first time that he has slept off while watching pool party, because the pool party was supposed to be for dancing. Yeah, it's supposed to be for dancing, vibing, not for kissing, not for just all of them to just be locking lips. They were just locking lips. This one for one corner, the other one for one corner. Just locking of lips. That was what really happened in the Thursday night pool party. It's really boring. Even in the party itself, the Saturday night party, just that the Saturday night party, the DJ was really lit, as in he gave them the vibe and they were really dancing. But they are using this, they are locking of lips to bore people. It's really boring. It's boring. And a lot of people will say the show is not really okay, it's not this, not this. All these are the things, and these are the things that they're making people to say it. But sometimes when okay, one or two does that, okay, you'll be like, this, but for them to now turn it to the main content of the show is making the content somehow, is making the show somehow. So if the organizers will talk to these guys and let them know that this show is not all about all these things you guys are doing. It's not all about to come there and start kissing. It's not all about to come there and start looking this and start doing things that are not right in the eyes or sight of people. It's all about being yourself, and they are not really being themselves by doing that. Those things they are doing is not them now. Not so for real life. Not be so for real life. Let's face reality. Not be so it be for real life. Then let's talk about Deji and Doyin. Yeah. Deji said that Doyin talks too much. True to it, Doyin talks. But that does not mean that they now use it to classify Doyin as a troublemaker. Yeah. I know Doyin wanted Deji initially, yes. Doyin wanted Deji. I just feel she will not feel too embarrassed when she goes out of the house to see that she fucked up. Yeah, she fucked up because she was trying to make somebody to come for her, and I don't think she's her spec. I don't think she's her spec. So for her to be forcing herself on him was something that pissed him off. Even though she's not his spec, if she had just maintained a friendship, it would have been okay. Even the Chichi that he later ends up having ship with, Chichi, I don't think Chichi is also his spec, because Chichi was also boring him. He discovered that Chichi's personality was kind of weird in the sense that she's ready to attack at any time, she's ready to fight, she throws word, as in bad mouthing people. So Chichi was not actually his spec also. Yeah, Chichi was not actually his spec also. Chichi was just something that he wants. Chichi was also somebody that he wants to use to vibe, kill coal and all that, lock lips and all that. And these guys, they do something the night before Deji was evicted. Yeah, they did something. Let me mouth for hear am. Let me my mouth for hear am. Na wetin dem do. So they did something the night before Deji was evicted. Okay, Hermes and Allison. I'm just going around. Anyone that I remember, I will say it because sometimes you want to do a video on this and you end up doing video that are too long, of which I don't really want to make long video like that. So Hermes and Allison. Initially, Hermes approached Allison and true to it, Hermes told the house that he has two girlfriends outside. So the day Hermes approached Allison, telling her that he likes her, she was like, "But you have two girls outside. Is it because you are here and it feels that your kind of person is the type that just want to always be attached to somebody, and the fact that you are out from these guys, is that why you are coming from me? You just want somebody to attach to?" And you start saying this Margarita, I think one is Margarita and one is Blessing, I guess. Imagine, oh. Blessing everywhere, blessing everywhere, blessing everywhere. So I thought that matter has died there. I thought the because she refused him. She turned down his offer. She said she will not want to be in such a situation because he already has two ladies outside. And that one died. She was still with Adekunle. She was still with Adekunle. So, like I said, I don't really know what happened between she and Adekunle. I think she just drifted away because she liked Allison. And yeah, I think she was the one that left Adekunle because she was not liking Alice Hermes. Sorry about that. She was not liking Hermes. So now both of them are together, always locking lips. Yeah, now they rain for the house. Yes, they always they lock lips. The thing tire me. They are making the house boring with this thing. Waiting. Eh, you know. So the Saturday night party. After the Saturday night party, I was surprised saying that Hermes was angry at Doyin, saying that Doyin allowed Brian to dance with her, and who again? I think Deji also danced with her. These guys are full of, as in, they are so funny. Deji danced with her and Allison. Brian danced with Allison. I think he mentioned one other name. I think Cheesy also danced with Allison, and he didn't go well with MS. He didn't go well with MS. It didn't go well with MS. So MS had to confront her and told her that she was dancing with Brian. She was dancing with Deji. She was also dancing with that he don't like it. So he said he don't like the fact that she was dancing with them. So he was trying to like, you dance with others, you dance with this. I thought you said there's no problem, this, that. Last day, I was, as in, he was really angry. Oh, this is the guy that has two girls outside, and he never told them that he has broken up with this girl. So he didn't tell them that he broke up with them. He told them that he was in a relationship with two at the same time. Homo polygamy relationship. He was in a polygamy relationship. So it broke that he didn't tell them. So I don't see the reason why you want to still drag this one. I think you want to add this one to them so that there will be three girlfriend at the go. Like seriously. So Emmy drink. Thank you. Emmy drunk. Oh, wow. Emmy drunk, thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you for joining me. Emmy drunk. Emmy, that thing. Okay, thank you very much. So I'm talking about I was talking about the everything about the house, everything about the Big Brother Naija house. So MS, I don't know if MS wants to drag Allison and add her to the two polygamous relationship. It's not polygamous marriage, or it's not home relationship. The polygamous relationship that I already have. I don't know if you want to add Allison to it. So that is that for these guys. The same thing also happened to Groovy and Fina. Groovy was also angry that Fina was dancing, that Fina danced with um MS was telling Brian that, did you see the way Brian is looking at you? As in, I didn't even see that coming. I don't know if I don't see Brian having anything to do with Allison. But MS was telling Allison that Brian, the way Brian looks at him, at her, like seriously, fingers crossed. Let me just be watching. Then Groovy at the same time was also telling Fina that Fina danced with Deji, Cheesy, who was that again? I think also Brian too, the same thing. And Groovy said Cheesy took permission that he was not dancing with others. I think they agreed that both of them will not dance with others. That the dance should just be between them. So when then Fina started dancing with others, then Fina went to Groovy and tell Groovy to also dance with others. And that was not the agreement. That was not the agreement. Amy, are you still there? If you are there, if you are a lover of Big Brother Naija show, you can just comments, yeah, tell me what you think about Giddyfire leaving the house. Yeah, especially because what I said is that I think Giddyfire leaving the house was because he called Amaka's name in the nomination, in the diary session, nominating her for possible eviction. I think that's got his fans angry. Yeah, that got his fans angry, because the fact that, okay, I like you does not mean that you are doing wrong and I'll be clapping hands for you. So that was what happened to Giddyfire. I don't know what you think, but I think that's what happened, because from what I was even saying, it's that Giddyfire. People are angry at Giddyfire, and people will be very happy if he will leave the house. And true to it, looking at the percentage of the people that voted, Giddyfire was the least. And it goes to show, because he's not the person that you will see that, okay, he's leaving, because he laughs a lot. I don't know if that is a strategy, but he also has this ability to organize anything, even though they always lose. But he was also at the front in terms of organizing whenever they have tasks to perform, whenever they have tasks to win something, maybe especially the wager. They have been losing. Although he has always been at the front, he always have the brain behind all their performance. And at the same time, they laugh too much. So I was saying that for him to call Amaka out and always talking trash and saying nothing about Amaka got his fans angry, and that was why they didn't vote for him. Yeah, that was why they didn't vote for Giddyfire. Then I was talking about Fina and Groovy. So Groovy was angry that Fina danced with Brian, Deji, I think Cheesy. But at the same time, he said Cheesy took permission from him to dance with Fina. And from there, Fina also started dancing with others. And Fina came to tell that he can dance with others. Meanwhile, that was not part of their agreement, like I said. So yes, as it is right now, yeah, they always trash it out. But I also know that after the house, these guys, all this drama, I don't even think there's one person that will still be left, because sometimes whenever, if they are still there during nomination reunion, they always start hearing things. They always start hearing things, just as we heard things about um Dorothy, giving this guy under the duvet, which none of them knew. None of them knew until reunion. You can imagine that kind of thing. So yeah, a lot of things are happening. People are talking. They will go out. They will start hearing things. And from Amaka's response yesterday about, okay, what do you what can you say about Giddyfire? He said, I wish him the best. What can you say about Fina? She said, I also wish her the best. Meaning, I think she has held something because these two were besties in the house. And at the same time, it was obvious that Amaka told Fina, Amaka told Fina that she likes Groovy. So that, in short, for people Kamusha, she told Fina that she likes Groovy. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you very much. I so much appreciate the thumbs up has gone on. Then Fina went to Groovy. Instead of telling Groovy that Amaka, my friend, says she likes you, she go ask Groovy out. She go ask for dates, and that was it. And now they give us over dramas. And the drama is not too much, I beg. Not be so it be for real life. Not be so it be for real life. So the drama is not too much. They just can't use all this, their locking of this and all those things. Spoil everything. They spoil everything. Not be so it be for real life. They happen like that. Even if it won't happen like that, na inside bedroom. They happen like that. Thank you, pretty me. They happen like that for real life. So yeah, that's how Fina ended up with Groovy, and they are now together. They are now together. Yes. Who else? Who else have I not talked about? Dotu and Daniela. Those ones in their own, they grant for them. Maybe when they go out of the house, that's when they will really trash out, because Daniela didn't break up anything with Khalid, and here she was already doing things with Dotu under the duvet. This housemate, I don't know whether the thing dey scratch them. I don't know wetin they put for them before they enter the house. Yes, 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 I'm seeing it. Thank you very much, pretty babe. I am really happy I've done this. Yes, I'm happy. So I don't know whether the thing they scratch them. Wait, make am if they come there. What you not do for outside where camera no dey, you come the camera. In short, that is the time that they are not supposed to even feel anything at all. Because of the fact that there's camera everywhere is the fact that they are not supposed to, even if the body they touch, you're not supposed to feel anything, you're not supposed to want to do that kind of thing. So the fact that they are inside that camera, they are not supposed to even feel this kind of thing. But they are there, they are trying, they can't fool their lineage, their family and everything. Okay, okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, okay. What do you think Daniela is doing now? If you say she knows what she's doing, this is not content to jumping from one to another. I don't call am content. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. This one. This is the part of the thing that drove some persons out of the house in the last season. People want to see content, but they get the kind of content where they want to see. It's not all this, all this, all this, because it's not really pleasing to the eye. Who want watch? If you ask me, if I want to watch, it's called strategy. But that strategy dey carry some persons go house now. That strategy is, or it makes some persons they will go because people get angry. If you they're saying that that is called strategy, you know that some persons, okay, let me say, I for one, I want to watch that kind of thing. I go watch them well, not be the one that they do under duvet. What is so special about the one they are doing? Which strategy am I going to call that now? Okay, he's trying to attach people, but at the same time, some persons are out there saying this girl is too loose, this girl is too loose, I will not vote for her, I can't give this my vote, I can't do this. Okay, that strategy of having to do that kind of thing in the house, what brands, what they always have this brand that are watching them. Brands are watching them. So which brand will say, oh, I like this girl because of these things, let her come and do this for me? She can only sell outside the country where they are using those kind of things for, not in Nigeria. Even if she will do it in Nigeria, and I see behind closed door. You get, it's still behind closed door. And the fact that she's already a public figure does not mean that she cannot even do that kind of thing again. Say, okay, let me come and do this thing. They say I'm good with this kind of thing, let me come and do it. So I don't really see the strategy there. If you say strategy, I wish she's just attaching to different guys. Okay, they'll say this one may have fans outside. Maybe this guy may have fans outside. So if I attach to him, there is fans. We also, their votes will still be counting for me. I will hear that. Maybe if the guy is not up, she is up, the fans will help her out. But what about the thing that they are now doing inside there? do it. Now that one now they talk about now. Eh, that thing wey they do for inside do it, no join, no join, no. Eh, like seriously, their content this season, I don't know. For Ebuka to mention what he said yesterday, for him to say he slept off because the kissing was boring. The kiss in contour dey boring. I no use that word. I don't. The locking of lips was boring to him. That was why he said he slept off. Meaning, is not this. This is not really what we say we should be doing, because I believe people will be complaining. This is not what we. It's not as if they will not do it, because they call it content and they call it strategy. It's not as if they will not do it, but at the same time, it becomes boring. They just planned it, during their lockdown. I think they talked. At least they'll be seeing once in a while. They just have it in mind that, okay, this is what we are going to be doing. Now shipping things, so now fixing things, so it was not too much now. It was not too much. And she's confused at the same time she's doing it. It's like she can't control herself. If she be that kind of person, not even supposed to date there. Because if Dotu should leave again, maybe this coming Sunday, if Dotu should leave and any other guy comes for her, she will still fall for that kind of thing. She can't control herself. She can't control herself. It's very, 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 very bad. It's bad. I no go lie you. As a woman, no, I know say na her life. And there are people that doesn't see that there are people that doesn't see any wrong in it. But I think it's kind of wrong. I don't know. Yeah, that's for Daniela and Dotu and Khalid. I think Khalid was voting for her before. Khalid was saying they should vote for her. And there's a live video that Khalid did with some persons, and they were telling him that your guy Adekunle and Dotu want to take your guy from your babe from you. Adekunle also likes her. That's why I said if the Dotu should leave now, Adekunle comes for her. That kind of thing fit still happen if he is the type that want to do that kind of thing in national TV. So he said, lie. Khalid said, lie, she cannot do that kind of thing. No way, no way. See am now, the thing don't happen. It don't happen. It don't happen for my eyes. So yes, thank you very much, Amy Drunk. Your name is funny, Sha. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I so much appreciate. Pretty May, are you still there? Are you still there? Thank you guys for supporting me. Yeah, I've been here 1 hour and I've been talking. I like the fact that I just have to put this on a live stream, because if I have to do it on a video, the video will be too long. The video will be too long. So I just like the fact it's long, but I know it's a live stream. I'm okay with it. I like it. Yeah. Thank you, Amy Drum, for supporting me. Thank you, Pretty May, for supporting me. Thank you, MM, for supporting me. I appreciate you very much. I appreciate that the fact that you helped out. I was not just talking to myself only. You were there for me. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I love you. So, who did I not talk about here now? Who did I not talk about? Chomzy, that one, another one. I don't really have time again. She's also like Chichi. She is always bad mouthing people. She's always looking for who did and who did not do. Amaka didn't really do anything bad to Chomzy, but she just heard something. Eluswag said something to her, and she just carried Amaka in her mind, waiting for any move that Amaka will do, and that she will use to fight against Amaka, which is really, really, really wrong. Which is wrong. Imagine Chauncey going to a diary session. Chauncey, nominate 2 persons that you think will go for a possible eviction. Chauncey said, what about 3? That thing, I don't know how people see it outside, but I see it as evil. Like, seriously, I see it as evil. She now said, what about her nominating 3? She had to call Amaka, Chizzy, and I think Doyin. That's wrong. That's bad. I don't have time again. I would have still talk more about her. Her own is still another one. Her mind is bitter. Forgive me for saying that, but the way she talks about people, the way she looks and want to attack people is wrong. So guys, that's how we end it for now. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Amy Jones, Pretty May, SN, Helen, I thank you very much for supporting me. I'll catch you guys soon when I upload a new video. Bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, yeah, she's competing, but that does not mean that you now start accumulating enemies now. That does not mean that she should start accumulating who knows do she want to. I like the fact that she's strong. She can fight for, she can compete, she can do all sorts of things, but that does not mean that she should start having. I'll do this again. Maybe I would have loved to be doing it on at night immediately after the eviction show. But sometimes I need a quiet environment. I have people that can just be there for me, so that can distract me. So that's why I prefer to come and do it now. I would have done it immediately after the Sunday night eviction, but I'll do it soon next time. Catch you guys soon. Bye.